Hey guys, today we're going to mine Electroneum. We're going to use the mining software Awesome Miner, and we're going to use the mining pool Electromine. In this demo, we're going to be using two GTX 1060 video cards, and I'll walk you through step by step how to generate an offline wallet from Electroneum, to configuring the mining pool, to configuring your miner, and checking your payments from your payouts. First thing you're going to need to do is you're going to need to go over to Electroneum's website, and you're going to need to go to the download section. You're going to download an offline wallet. After you download this and follow the instructions, you will end up with a PDF of an offline wallet. In this PDF, you will take your public wallet address. You will copy it. You will take a notepad, paste it, and you need to remove these spaces. You'll end up copying this address because you will need this to set up inside your mining pool, so when you're mining, it knows where to get the payments. I already have this set up, so I'm going to close this, but I just wanted to walk through that for you guys. Okay, so then a little bit about the mining pool that we're going to use. We're going to be using Electromine. I've been using Electromine for a little while. It's got fast hash rate and it's got consistent payouts, so it works pretty well. I actually just did a website upgrade recently, and if you noticed, I don't know if you guys are into the lending programs, but it's the same exact style and formatting as IdeaCoin, so it may be the same owners behind it too. Now, if you look at here under my miner stats, you can see like today I got paid out 3 times already, so it does consistently find blocks and it does consistently make payouts. Now what we'll also need to configure our mining pool is the mining address and the information. So that's going to be, here's mining software. It's going to give you examples for different miners, but mainly what we're going to want for our mining pool is this right here. Now for our configuration settings with Awesome Miner, makes it really easy to make edits. Now these numbers over here are your ports. So if you look down the screen, port 333 is going to be more for low-end hardware, which should be more of just a single CPU. I'm using 2 GPUs, so I set my ports to 7777, and it's working nicely. So we have that address here, so that's where you find that. Now let me take you over to Awesome Miner and show you exactly how to configure this. All right, so once you install Awesome Miner, you won't see your miner, you won't have a managed miner yet, but that will be when we create a miner, which we'll go through. But for the first thing you're going to want to do is you'll also want to have your pools. So it'll ask you for your pools. So under options, pools, you see I have a few. Now the one that we're doing today is going to be Electromine, and I will just go through the settings with you because it's actually really easy settings. So you're going to give it a description that's just going to be so you can change them on the fly without having to deep dig into what the main settings. That can be anything. Now your server URL is what we copied, what I showed you that we copied on that website. So that's that, and I changed the port to 777. I'll take you back there, right here, and then you change your port. Now this worker name is that wallet, your public key wallet, your public wallet address that we copied in Notepad. We have no spaces, so you're just going to paste that there. That's so when it mines, it knows where to send the payments. Worker password, just use P. Now the algorithm that Electroneum uses is the same thing as Monero, so it uses Kryptonite. So you have to select the coin, unspecified Kryptonite, and now you will have that in here in your pool. So when you create your miner, you can select a pool, which we'll walk through that right now. So when you go to your new miner, I already have a miner, so I'm just going to click properties, but you'll get a box that pops up similar to this, and it'll ask you to create a miner. So local means it's on the same host, so meaning what the host local means, the software is installed on the computer that's actually going to be doing the mining. You can also set this up to manage other computers on the network, and you use IP addresses and it will monitor. In the free version, you can use 2 separate miners. So you would have the local, and then you can have one that's on another machine as well. Anything other than that, you start to have to get into paid versions. Now the algorithm for the miner is Kryptonite. That's the mining engine. And for us, the software, since I'm using NVIDIA GPUs, is going to be NVIDIA GPU. Now there are some other ones for AMDs, so you can use Claymore's Kryptonite GPU miner AMD right above if you have an AMD. And once you create that setting, now here's where you're going to select your pool, and then you're going to hit OK. And after you do that, and everything's good, you're going to hit Start, and it's going to start bringing it up. It sees and notices you got the 2 1060s. And then it'll start giving you your hash rate. With 2 1060s, you should be around 900. I also did some tests with some other mining hardware and software, XMR stack, and everything seemed to be around the same exact speeds. I just like the ease and convenience of AwesomeMiner because, as you can see, once you create all your pools, you can switch between your pools pretty easily without having to retype anything or anything else. I'll just give it a second here to show you the speeds that come through, and then I'll show you how to check that. So there you go. So the one's going at 471. Another one will go at 471. And then we'll be in the mid 9s. Now, to check that, you'd like to go to, once you have it running for a little while, you'd like to go to your miner stats, and you put in that public address that you have. This is your Electroneum public wallet, and you're gonna hit lookup. And what you can do is look on the side. It'll say your last share submitted. My last share submitted was 35 minutes ago, but now that we just started the miner, we'll let it get a couple hashes. So then if we do a lookup, a few seconds ago. So mine's connected and it's mining, and then from here out we don't have anything to worry about. It's doing its thing. If you have any questions, just leave a comment in the comment section and I'll try to respond as quick as possible.